Rick's passion is extremely deep-seated and profound, and he puts his whole heart into everything that he does.
He almost single-handedly has transformed the way people design buildings, the way people can live in buildings, the way people think about buildings.
Syracuse has a lot to be proud of in Rick Fedrizzi. Here's a native son who's made a huge difference in the world.
Rick went to Lemoyne as an undergraduate, went to work for Carrier, got an MBA from Syracuse University. His passion about the region is always there.
The university, working with Carrier Corporation, started an executive MBA program. And through that executive MBA program, I was able to be a part of the university to meet with some of the most amazing university professors. I didn't have a serious, educated approach to the environment until I woke up one day and I found myself the Director of Environmental Marketing as a part of my actual job responsibilities at Carrier Corporation. And when I looked at it from that perspective, I thought I got a lot to learn.
The College of Commerce was published in 1993, written in 91, 92, and it put two words together that had never been together, ecology and commerce.
He said basically that it's absolutely appropriate to be a capitalist and an environmentalist. Paul's book actually gave me the courage to say, I do have an important voice at this table.
Rick Fedrizzi was and is the heart and soul of the U.S. Green Building Council. And the energy and the vitality that he brought into the organization was an extraordinary inspiration to me.
What's amazing about Rick's achievements is that he took this movement, what we call the green movement, and he made it comprehensible to the business world. And we knew that this movement could not do what it needed to do without the power and the strength of the business community. Rick almost single-handedly made that happen.
What excites me the most is watching our work transformed into the way that people perceive buildings, the way that children learn in schools, the way that the elderly heal in hospitals.
The LEED system is a language, and it's a yardstick, and you can measure, the performance of one building to another building.
By moving down here, we wanted to provide for kind of a living laboratory for the community, that people could come in and see the sustainability features that could be done in a building, but also more than anything to reinvigorate an old structure that wasn't in the greatest areas of Syracuse.
We're in a turn-of-the-century factory. If you go down through the center core of this, what you're going to see is that it is completely daylit.
Our sick time overall has dropped significantly, besides creating a space that people want to be in.
In October of 2009, I was asked by President Clinton to travel to Haiti with a team of people focused on reinvigorating the economy. It was only a few months later, in January of 2010, when the earthquake hit. And we all know the devastation that earthquake caused. U.S. Green Building Council is building a orphanage. We call it Project Haiti. We will, by the end of this year, break ground on a LEED Platinum facility that will house children, educate them, treat them medically, and get them ready for placement with families.
We started in central New York down a path of focusing on innovations for green buildings, and it's because of Rick Fedrizzi. If it wasn't for Rick Fedrizzi, there'd be no Syracuse Center of Excellence.
You look at the Center of Excellence, which is an iconic building that will actually go a long way to helping transform the way people think about buildings. The work that's transferred from there to the Near West Side projects that are being developed as LEED Platinum houses.
In many ways, it's exactly the kind of communities that we're designing right now. Dense, urban, and multi-use. So one of the conversations I had with Rick was just that this could be under LEED ND, the Near West Side, and what it needed was a mixture of uses.
I'm very fortunate to have a wife and children who feel the mission of the U.S. Green Building Council as passionately as I do.
You can see it in the conversations you have when you have dinner with them all together, and they really care about it. And so they give him permission to be gone as much as he is.
I come back to Syracuse, New York when I'm not traveling internationally every Friday night. I find therapy in my backyard garden, my dog, my family, and just the community in which I live.
He has this imagination and this sense of empathy that's powerful.
In a way, Rick's gift is that he's everyman. And it's his persona and his absolute dedication to inclusion and bringing people together in a way that can make a difference that is remarkable.
In the book of Genesis 2:15, it said the Lord God put man in the Garden of Eden to both work it and take care of it. And I think in some ways, Rick does this. He works the business community so that we can take care of the planet.
We know more about what we're trying to do as a society. We understand the ramifications of doing the wrong thing, and ultimately how much we can do collectively by using our intellect, using our political will, and just getting our hands dirty and getting it done. So I think the best thing that we can do is stay focused on the mission and move forward.